Hi everyone, welcome to day 32 of my 121 day journey that I'm following the weight loss Octagon, and it's getting pretty exciting. I'm getting near the end of the ripped dieting phase. It is a little bit tough where you're only limited to a certain amount of carbohydrates, and there's not a lot of food choices that you can have a large variety of. There are some varieties, it's mostly meats, green vegetables and things like that you'll be eating if you follow a strict ketogenic diet, but definitely doable, and the results are definitely very good. So I'm going to show you the results in a couple of days. We're getting pretty close to the end here of this phase. So today I want to talk to you about the cyclical or the last ketogenic diet that I mentioned a couple of blog posts previous. So we talked about the standard ketogenic diet, or the SKD. We talked about the targeted ketogenic diet, which is the TKD, and now we're talking about the cyclical ketogenic diet, which is the CKD. Okay, so lots of KDs, but it has nothing to do with craft dinner. My mind's on carbs right now. Basically what you want to do, if you've ever seen a bodybuilding show, they use this strategy very frequently to deplete their body of carbohydrates, basically glycogen, out of the muscle. They want to get rid of it, and they want their muscles to basically crave it. So what happens is you stay on a strict ketogenic diet for about 5 to 6 days at a minimum. Then when you introduce carbohydrates into your body, your muscles pull in that glucose and fill out the muscles. Depending on how you do it, you can actually fill them up to a greater volume than you previously would have if you're just following a traditional style of diet, instead of getting your body to convert into ketosis first. So this is a very neat thing that you can do. It's really kind of designed for people who want better performance in the gym or better performance in real life, sports or whatever. And it's really designed around the ketogenic diet. You do that for 5 to 6 days at minimum. Then you would, depending on your metabolism in your body and the types of foods that you eat, 1 to 2 days you would carb load. You would carb up, and your body will absorb in those carbohydrates and hold them in the muscle cells, and that will help you to fill out. And then when you drink lots of water, about 3 grams of water to 1 gram of carbohydrates, and the volume and the strength and the density of the muscle just fills right out. So that's a strategy, and actually some people use this strategy consistently in order to not only lose body fat but also to gain muscle. So there's a strategy to that. There's also you could do a 2-week period where maybe you would do a ketogenic diet, and then for 3 to 4 days you might carb load and carb up. Now you do that a little differently than you would in a 1 to 2 carb load day. So it's certainly a scientific way to do it, and it does work well, and it has been done for many years now, especially in the bodybuilding community. It's kind of where it all started. Now it's also being used for performance athletes, sprinters and long distance runners and things like that. They're also doing things that they're manipulating the way the body uses the glycogen and glucose within the system. So that's some exciting stuff that's happening. I wanted to make sure that you understood the difference between the standard ketogenic diet, the targeted ketogenic diet, and the cyclical ketogenic diet. And these last 3 posts, I think, have accomplished that. So if you have any more questions or you want more details on that, please let me know. Just go on to 121days.com. It'll forward you to the place on Masteries.com, and you'll be able to see all the blog posts that I've had. So if you're following my journey, I'm getting pretty close. Tomorrow will be the last day of RIP for me. That'll be right here that's that part of the quadrant. So this is the weight loss quadrant here, part of the Octagon. And then I get to move into the lean body system again. So I started in strong, went into lean, I'm in ripped now, going back into lean, and then going back over to strong. So if anyone has any questions, if you're following along or you're doing this at a later date and then you're going through it and you have any questions while you go through it, let me know. I'd be happy to help you. And if you also want specific advice or guidance, go on to masteries.com and check out everything there. And hope to talk to you soon. Thanks a lot.